Welcome to part 9 of the Your Chosen series. We're going to focus on James. Now, this is not James, the son of Zebedee. This is James, the son of Alphaeus. Now, let's look at why James was chosen. Who was James? What did he do? Why was he chosen? Now, almost nothing is recorded about James. So, we don't have any recordings in the Bible about him. But what we know about him is that he was chosen as one of the 12. That's it. That's it. He was chosen, he walked with Jesus, and he believed. We know he believed because I think that if he did not believe and he still had maybe doubts or reservations or any blocker that would have prevented him from um, following Jesus even after he resurrected and being part of the ministry, I believe that Jesus would have met that need that he had and maybe would have read about it. But there was nothing recorded about him. His life was very, it was not discovered, it wasn't well known or written about. He was kept from being seen. So I would say he was obscure. He was obscure, but he was faithful because he was chosen and he served. He was chosen and he served. And even after Jesus resurrected, he was still part of the 12 disciples, right? So I think that's okay. It's okay to, not be known or popular or discovered. Um, and that's basically why he was chosen, because of that simple life. That just being simple enough to be faithful in the task that was given to him. No issues. Like he did not give any reason to doubt or to not do the work, right? He was obscure, but he was faithful, right? So that means he wasn't well known or discovered or written about, or he faithfully did the work. And here, let's see what Jesus has to say about him, about people like him. Um, in Colossians 3, verse 23, Jesus says that whatever you do, walk at it with all your hearts, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. So Jesus is saying that if you are like James, where you have you've been called, you've been chosen, he's saying don't be distracted. Don't worry about being known, being seen, being discovered. Just focus on the work as if you're working for not as if you're working for human masters, but working for the Lord. So do it with all your heart. And he's saying that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. So we know that James received his inheritance as a result of him being a faithful disciple and working for God. He received his inheritance. So if you see yourself in the life of James, maybe that's even what you want. You're just a very simple person. You don't want any noise. From the moment you heard about Jesus, you believed, and you plugged into the ministry, the work, and you're just faithfully serving where you are, just doing your work. Jesus is saying today that he sees you, he knows you, and he has a beautiful inheritance for you as a reward, right? So he's saying keep being faithful, because faithfulness matters more than fame. Yeah, faithfulness matters more than fame. That's what Jesus is saying here. That do it, work with all your heart, not doing it for being seen by people, but do it because you're doing it for Jesus and you love him. And he's saying you will receive an inheritance from him as a reward. So that's the beautiful life of James, son of Alphaeus. Right. So the next disciple we'll explore is Thaddeus, also called Jude. We'll look at why he was chosen, what makes him so unique and special, why he was chosen, and his journey as a disciple. So see you in part 10 of the You Are Chosen series.